ready for another lesson?
What's up, guys? It's your favorite host, Post-Pod Adam, coming at you with a brief little intro to this episode. As you can tell by the episode title, this is not a regular review episode. Going to be one of our Bit of Sizzle off-topic casual episodes. It's one that I am not a part of. I was out of town, so the three other guys here decided to get on and just kind of shoot the shit a little bit. So I don't know what's in this episode. I don't know what they're referencing. This was recorded a couple weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago. So this was before all the holidays. So if there's any allusions to Christmas and New Year's and stuff, even though this is getting uploaded after all that happened, it was recorded before it. So if there's any current event discussion as well, it might be a little bit dated by 2 weeks. So just giving you some context to all of that. So I hope you guys enjoy listening. We'll be back with a review of Avatar: The Way of Water. It's gonna be later this week from uploading, but it'll be out soon for you guys. But enjoy the episode.
What else we got out here? Well, I guess we didn't jump into the full recording yet, but it is the three of us. Tyler, myself, and Nathaniel. That's me going up and down my Discord in that order. There is no Adam. He is occupied with other responsibilities right now.
It's the holidays, folks.
Adam. Yeah. Shout out Adam, but
boo.
Or boo Adam, whatever you want to do. Let's
Papa Schwartz over Adam for days, dude.
That's
we
who
should get Papa
got
Schwartz on here.
That's what we should. That's what we should have did.
Yeah.
Swapped him in.
100%.
100%. Welcome back, everybody, to Back Row Banter. We'll say. Who knows how much of that pre-recording we use? We'll see. But wow, it's my birthday episode, so even if Adam's not here, we're chilling. It's gonna be a bit of sizzle,
and as long as you want to share it, it's up to you. But tomorrow is Foley's birthday.
That is true. We're very close to our number one fan's birthday. I have no problems sharing the birthday with Ryan Foley.
Okay, well then,
have I told
his episode too?
We'll
give it like a 70-30 split though. We'll give you obviously the majority of the ownership of the episode for sure.
Are we able to get an age drop on Foley?
I believe he's gonna be 38.
Okay, so he's a tad older than you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Him and Justin are the same age. Justin will be 38 in January, so I'm pretty sure Ryan's a little older than him. I don't think he's just turning 37 right now, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Have I told my Foley story on the first time I met him? Why about his last name on the podcast before?
Yes, I think this was talked about not too long ago.
Yeah, I thought
about
so
him
too. I remember us talking about it. I just can't remember if that was on pod.
Yeah. Yep, he's my own personal little Foley man, dude. He used to follow me around the apartment and just give me my own sound effects. Yeah.
With some coconuts.
Opening fridges and
Well, shout out Foley, man. We got another birthday there.
It's true. It's birthday time.
Do we allow him to get a birthday selection at one point in time?
Ooh, I think we could.
This
year's
probably not gonna happen. We got Avatar coming up, right? That's kind of a big market one. We got to do that.
Could be his pick,
but
we don't know.
Yeah, true. Who am I to rob the gentleman of his selection? Right?
Probably wouldn't be his pick.
Damn.
I don't know what his pick would be. If I had to guess, it'd be some
Terrifier 3
DC comic related movie. We've done so many movies that he already is such a big fan of. So
yeah.
Well, anyways, Adam's not
might
here.
be Green Lantern.
Oh boy.
The Ryan Reynolds joint.
Foley does not get a birthday pick if it's Green Lantern.
Dude, I haven't even thought of that movie in forever.
He thinks about it all the time, dude. He loves Ryan Reynolds. Just like it's borderline like a sexual attraction, which is fine.
It's good.
I'm sure there's plenty of people that are, probably sexually attracted to Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
And he's also got those kind of feelings for Hugh Jackman.
So Deadpool and Wolverine was just a great time.
Yeah. Oh man, he was going crazy. I would bet he probably just rented a theater out by himself.
Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. Well, here's a quick trivia for you. I know we're kind of light on the episodes. We're kind of bouncing around here.
Yeah.
Release year of the Green Lantern Ryan Reynolds joint. Shoot it to me. You don't get a window. You got to give the exact year.
2011.
Let's see. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere around there. I'll say 2010, just because I know it's somewhere right outside of like high school.
Yep, it is 11.
Yeah,
Shout out Nathaniel.
that makes sense.
I have a vivid memory of that one.
Okay. Well, I guess that is, what's that, your senior year of high school?
Yeah.
Or something like that? Okay, yeah. So it makes sense. It lines up. Who is the director of this guy? Martin Campbell.
That is the
Do you know who
director
this is?
of Casino Royale.
Wow. And
Die
The
Another
Mask of
Day?
Zorro.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's, they thought it was in good hands. Turns out.
That movie. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah, just can't do superhero movies, bud. Should probably just stay out of that market.
Yeah, I think that might have like kind of killed it. I don't remember what he's done after that, to be honest with you.
Let me see if I can pull it back up for you, my boy. Well, Casino Royale is actually before that. Casino Royale is what is it, 06, 07,
Yeah.
05, something like that. Casino Royale is 06. Vertical Limit is 2000. Mask of Zorro is 98. Well, The Edge of Darkness is another film he's did, which don't know if that
The
is.
Mel
Don't know if
Gibson
I know what
joint?
that is, but that's 20. It is the Mel Gibson joint.
Okay.
That's 2010.
Okay.
So yeah, that may have actually been the dagger in his career.
Working with Mel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Older.
it was a heavy dagger, bud.
Yeah. TV series.
I'm surprised that anybody recovered from that, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, did Blake Lively really? Did she ever get any better after that?
No, I mean she didn't get better, but she's at least
Yeah.
been in some relevant stuff. But
Sure.
she's just basically the same person in all of it.
True.
When is what's the Blake Lively shark joints?
Oh, The Shallows. That's like 20.
Yeah, is that after
Mm.
this?
20? Yeah, that's like
Has to be.
2015, maybe 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
Yep. I just pulled it up here. 2016 is The Shallows.
Yeah, but that's almost like her comeback thing too, right? Because that's post Gossip Girl, post what was that one with
It
Taylor
is.
Kitsch? Savages.
Yeah, she is in Savages. Yep.
She was in The Town.
She was in The Town.
Yeah, but the
And then
town's
she
what?
did that one with
10,
Anna Kendrick.
09?
Yeah, but that was after The Shallows. That was like 20.
Yeah, for sure. That's probably
Yeah.
her most recent stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where do you guys rank The Shallows in your shark movies? You two are big Jaws people. So in your shark catalog, where are you putting The Shallows?
I don't know, man. There's really only like two that ever really pop in that I'm always like, yeah, I need to watch these, and that's pretty much Jaws and Deep Blue Sea.
I was gonna say Deep
Yeah,
Blue Sea,
I was
definitely.
wondering if you were going to go Deep Blue Sea or Open Water. I was hoping it was Deep Blue Sea though. Classic. I love Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, it's some of the best shit I ever
For
saw.
sure. Yeah,
So-
for sure.
Is it a bird that is it Samuel Jackson?
LL Cool
has?
J
Or-
has?
Oh, Cool J has the
Yeah,
bird.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a cockatoo.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was a cockatoo or a parrot.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. And he's like, shut the fuck up, bird.
That was one.
That is
That was one. My
they don't
parents
make movies like that anymore. I'm sorry, go ahead, brother.
No, you're fine. I remember seeing that trailer on the TV. Terrified me. Scared the shit out of me. My parents went and saw it. And then, like, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 years later, they rented it, and they were like, "Oh, we're showing it." And I was like, "No, this is that Deep Blue Sea movie. I don't want to see this. This is scary." And they're like, "No. This is a different movie. It's called Deep Blue." And I was like, "What?" That's,
I don't even know if I know what that is.
That's the worst lie I've ever heard.
I would have gone Deep Sea
Yeah. Nope. Deep Blue.
or Blue Sea.
That's That's funny. But yeah, I'm with you guys though. Absolutely, that's got to be the second.
On the other note, I actually haven't seen The Shallows. I'll be honest. That was one I missed.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You seen I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I think I was overseas at that time, and it was just one I didn't get to the theaters for.
Yeah. 2016.
Yeah, I mean, the only other one that like really comes to mind is like 47 meters.
That's what I was gonna say. The
47 meters down.
Yeah.
It's because they made
Open
made
Water.
two of those.
Open Water,
Made two.
definitely, I remember, and is freaky in parts for sure.
And then obviously now the big hitters for like, 10, 11,
Shark
or
Night
12-year-olds
3D.
Is
Sharknado.
the Megalodons.
Sure.
Oh,
the Meg.
sleeper picks.
Yeah.
It's a
Somebody-
megalodon.
somebody was yelling that in the headphones for sure. Jason Statham. First one, that's actually not too bad. Second one, I think did we do that on the pod?
No, I didn't see it.
No,
I don't
Okay,
think we
this-
did it on the pod, but it was
I think I
definitely
watched it on
watched.
a plane. Not cool at all. First one's like it was not too bad.
Yeah, the first one's, I mean, that's like whenever you get like those little movies that are just like,
Is Underwater
should
the better
genuinely
version?
be one-offs.
Yeah. You said what?
I said, is Underwater the better version of that movie, though?
A little
I
different
wouldn't say
in my
better,
opinion.
but yeah, you're definitely getting
Because like
maybe like for an older generation, because you do get a little bit more of like the horror aspect with that.
Yeah.
for me, the best parts of the Meg is when they're on the station. Like the Meg is also always scariest when you're on a thing and it's trying to get in, and like it's so much bigger than you, kind of thing. If you're just out swimming, like
I think they should do like Mecha Megalodon if they're gonna do like a third one.
that's a sci-fi movie already. I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean that's where I want to basically see a rendition of Mecha Godzilla
Dino
in
Gator.
Megalodon form.
I was gonna say, do you want to see it fight Godzilla? That's
Yes.
your Godzilla and Kong versus Megla.
Yeah.
What were we calling it?
Mecha Megalodon versus Megalodon.
Yeah, that's gonna be the Godzilla film in 2039 when they're on the 18th one of them.
Hopefully, we're directing it.
Yeah, right.
It's not on record now. This is our fucking idea.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's crazy. That's funny.
What is that, folks? It's a Sharknado from out of nowhere.
Speaking of funny creature flicks like that, I know we're bouncing around, so I apologize.
No, we're chill.
Did you guys see they're making a new Anaconda?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's out on Christmas. It's got Jack Black and
Jack
Paul
Black.
Rudd.
Paul
I
Rudd.
just saw that the other day. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're definitely going more towards a comedy route.
Yeah,
Versus,
yeah.
Original Anaconda.
Or I think the
vibes.
concept is they're trying to remake Anaconda.
Anaconda.
Yes,
Yeah.
it looks like they're
Yeah.
filming a movie. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going full
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder on
Yeah.
Anaconda. Yeah. So I'm here for it.
Okay.
I don't think Paul Rudd or Jack Black is gonna do blackface, but
Oh man. Yeah, we're too far past that as a society. You know what I mean? To our own.
You never
demise.
know when Robert Downey Jr. might show up in the third act.
It'd play. He's gonna play
Just
Ice
the
Cube's
same
character.
character.
That's even funnier. He plays the same character from Tropic Thunder. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, saw that. I was just like, holy shit! Had no idea.
used to be a saucier in San Antonio.
Yeah, have what was his name? Kurt something? Kurt
Lazarus.
Lazarus play has Ice Cube in New Anaconda.
So you can keep him in the blackface mold of
Yes.
him just playing a guy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Which, I
Yeah,
mean,
for sure.
Jack Black was in Tropic Thunder.
It's
so,
true, yeah.
It's not too far off. He's obviously familiar with how to track that humor. Maybe that's why he's going after something like that, because he was already a part of something, and it's so underratedly successful.
Yeah.
As a comedy that maybe he's just shooting his shot. And Anaconda is one of those movies that will like just live forever in infamy in my brain.
For sure. 100%.
Oh yeah.
It's
100%.
I mean, it's so good.
Even Anaconda 2, The Hunt for the Blood Orchid.
I agree.
Sure.
That one, for whatever reason, just captured my 6th grade imagination. I will always
I
remember
honestly
that one.
could not even tell you anything about that movie. The only thing I can remember at some point is that there's a big ball of snakes.
Yes. And they got to get the
But
blood
that's it.
orchid. And they go.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember.
yeah. Now, did they? That's the second one. Didn't they make a third one though that was like abysmal?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know. I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it was probably
I'm pretty
straight
sure
to
at that
DVD.
point, like Sci-Fi Channel did get their hands on it,
Okay,
and then that's probably where that came from.
They had so many like Dino Gator versus Sharktopus or something like
Dude,
that
it was
as well too. Like,
and as long as we're on creature flicks, I mean, you gotta if Lake Placid is not in the conversation,
true.
then
Lake
you
Placid.
need to go. You need to jump off a roof. I don't want you to get like hurt, like I don't want you to die,
Small
but like
roof.
you need to you need to get morbidly injured. Tear an ACL, RIP Michael Parsons' knee, and also Patrick Mahomes' ACL. But yeah, I want you to be sat on a couch, so then you're forced to watch it.
Yeah, man, these are all like they don't make those types of movies anymore. So like they
No.
really don't.
Or if they do, they go to Netflix and no one watches them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last good one I've seen of that is Crawl, which is maybe 2018.
Yeah, we brought up that movie before. That movie's great.
Yeah.
The one I showed Tyler and Leo when we were living together.
Yeah.
Oh, Crawl. Yeah, man.
It's a goodie.
Not bad at all. Well, yeah, dude, they don't make creature features, monster flicks like that anymore, man. They don't. And if you do, they just turn them into verses, like your Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah, or you get something, like Cocaine Bear, which is
Exactly
so
what I was
outlandish.
I actually did watch that though. I'm not gonna lie though.
I have not watched that.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I think in theaters.
Oh no, I didn't go that far. I think I actually came to terms. Well, granted, it's 2023, so it's much newer than I thought. I'm pretty sure I watched it last year at home, so only a year post release.
Yeah, still haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
Also, Leah wants us to do a double recording. She's okay with us doing Avatar, but she is hell bent on us having to do the Housemaid.
Does that come out next week?
It's also on the 19th.
Wow, they're putting Housemaid up against Avatar.
I know. That's what I said. I know. She was like, "We gotta go see the Housemaid," and I was like, well, the good news for you is nobody's gonna be in those seats because they're all gonna be in Avatar."
That's a wild choice.
I know. Like, why not just push it back a week? Like, it's so
it would play better at Christmas.
Absurd for them to have.
Yeah, you don't go to
Avatar
war
and
with
that. Yeah, I mean, like, it's crazy.
You guys,
I'm pretty sure Avatar this week, or I'm pretty sure Avatar for me is going to be the same thing that it was last year for me. I'm probably going to go see it with like the guys from like high school that I haven't seen, like I don't see unless an Avatar movie comes out.
I'm definitely
going to see it again on Christmas, and then I'm probably going to go see it again for the pod. So
I'm definitely I'm going to do a rewatch up to it, I think.
We already did. We did Avatar probably like 3, maybe 4 weeks ago now, and then we did the second one probably like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think I'm going to shotgun it. I'm just going to dive into the world of Pandora. You are on Pandora. You are not in Kansas anymore.
You think I felt like a yellow belly rookie first day? Pandora will chew you up and spit you out. I'll get your legs back.
Still one of the best meals I had at the Disneyland resort was
the Avatar theme stuff.
Yeah, dude, it was really they had like a protein bowl. It was awesome, actually.
Huh. Well, it's a multi-billion-dollar funded project at Pandora, so I'm sure they're eating probably pretty well.
My mom's favorite ride was the Avatar ride at Disneyland. Yeah. Mama Gingrich
I'm excited for
approved.
it,
man. I'm so down for this one. This one seems awesome.
I've only I think I'm like one of the only people that's like a huge proponent of the Avatar movie. Every time I talk to somebody, they're like, "Man," I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?"
Sick.
I'm like, "What are we talking about?" I've had such good experiences with these movies, and if you know, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% down.
I
no
love
arguments.
that world. I think they're so good, and Leah brings up a good point. She doesn't want it to be. I call him Captain Conundrum. She doesn't want him to be the main villain again.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
there's probably just a good
I
chance
think-
that he is. And if it doesn't go that route, he's gonna flip a switch and he's gonna, start playing nice. And then the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of, deal. So
I think this one might like be where like either Neytiri or like Jake Sully becomes like the villain. Like I think we're going like epic family saga storytelling where it might be like these it might be end up being like Dune. Like there's like the first gen of people and then there's like 2 or 3 later that it like ends with it like episode 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? Rather than
yeah, and I'll be interested to see if like actual humans show up in this one, because this one like genuinely seems like it's just Avatar versus Avatar.
Well, I think at least Homeboy's still around. Spider, I think he's hanging around.
Yeah, I think he's the only one, unless they found some way to transfer him into some Avatar body. But
Which
he
I
doesn't
heard
have an avatar that is his own DNA,
this was filmed in 2017.
which is wild.
Yeah, they've just been working on it, just cranking away on this guy for years. And did you hear?
Yeah.
Have you seen the quote from James Cameron about like Disney when they were like he told them that he was breaking it up into 2 parts or whatever?
No.
So apparently, he at some point in the like process when Disney bought Fox or whatever, and they had filmed this one. And it was this was going to be Avatar 2 still. And he like at some point when there was like, hey, we're going to be breaking it up into 2 movies and it'll be part 1 and part 2, which will be part 2 and part 3. And the Disney executives were kind of like, oh, well, I don't know. And he was just like, reportedly, he was just like, are you uncomfortable with making a couple more $1 billion?
Yeah.
Like, just fucking
'Cause it will.
baller ass shit like that.
Because it
Like,
absolutely will.
yeah, like, he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not making you more money. Like, I fucking love James Cameron, man. He's the only one that seems to be able to just like be like, no, fuck you. I'm fucking James Cameron. I own this shit and I'm good at it. Like,
just puts his stuff on the table and says,
every
"What?"
time, man. Like, and if
What
you
do
look
you
at the
want?
guy's
Sometimes you gotta do
record, like he doesn't miss. Like,
Yeah, I make great
No,
movies.
I think this will be good.
well, and
I'm
even
excited for it. And
when he's not making movies, he's like, oh, hey, I'm gonna go to the bottom of the ocean. Just fucking does it. Like, he's Big Jim, man. He don't give a fuck.
no, he doesn't have to.
He's the best. I
He's a
love him.
beast.
Yeah. Seems like a real man
an
of the people
absolute
too.
beast.
Came up through like architecture and like set design side of things. So like the crew always loved him as well too. Like just seems like a
Yeah.
baller.
Yeah, can't beat him.
That classic
Yeah, it
image.
should be good, man.
I think it's after Titanic came out where he's lighting a cigar off of $100 bill.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, that's the.
I actually know what you're talking about. I never knew that was him.
Yeah.
So, do we think that Adam? Well, I actually don't know how Adam feels about the Avatar movies, but how do we feel what he's going to gauge Blues Brothers on? Do we think he's just gonna love it, or do we think he's going to absolutely fucking hate it?
I think it's Chicago enough. He'll enjoy it.
I don't see how he could. I think he'll love it.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
Now, if we weren't based out of Chicago suburbs, right?
Mm.
Like, I think it'd be wildly different.
Well, he's a true Chicagoan now. He lives there.
Yeah,
He's
got a Chicago address.
he's in it, dude.
Well,
1060 West Addison. Oh, I just doxed him.
I was gonna say, did you just dock my boy? Adam, Jarvis, bleep that out.
1060 West Addison. That's Wrigley.
He lives in the field, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa. Adam's in the outfield.
Yeah, man. Like, for myself, hilarious that I ended up living in the Chicago suburbs because I saw this as but a boy in an Arizona, suburb, and yeah, it's weird rewatching it now and realizing all of the places that I know and the references that I understand much better, particularly like the Illinois Nazi bit and all of that side of things. But yeah, it's real good. It's real fucking good, man. What is your guys' own kind of journeys with this? I'm curious, as Illinois natives, were you like shown this when you're like 6 or?
I don't know how young I was when I saw it, but when I first saw it, I was like, I don't care. I'm like, I had no idea like what it was really about when I was, probably 10 or 11 years old.
Well, and it's
Did
like
not care.
they never take their sunglasses off, so there's almost that element of like, I don't even know who these people are.
Yeah.
Like the fact that
Yeah.
it is Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi, like you almost forget when you're talking
For
about
sure.
either of them, kind of thing.
Yeah, and then obviously, growing up and watching it a couple more times, not like a huge staple in like where I need to like watch movies on a regular basis. Like definitely not. Like I got a cousin who watches this and The Big Lebowski like once or twice a year.
Okay.
So just not like a huge staple in my life as far as movies go, but I mean, you obviously have to give it the respect that it deserves, and
Sure.
yeah, man, it's still good, especially like growing up and watching it a couple more times, and yeah, it's definitely growing on me quite a bit.
Yeah, I'll jump in here. I mean, this is one where, like, I know we talked about it on podcasts the other week. So, like, I feel like I've seen pieces of it having watching it, right, just recently for
Sure.
the pod, but not one that I've seen in its entirety.
So then
have to
I
know
am-
this is something that was just on in my household. I have 2 parents who are from like the actual city of Chicago.
Sure.
So like this is one I actually should ask my parents, like, oh, what do you think of this movie? I'm sure this is a movie like even my mom has seen before.
Yeah.
And my mom's just not a movie person at all, right? My dad 1,000,000%. So yeah, it was cool. But one I always knew about in circles, just people saying it's one of the most Chicago movies we've ever put out, right?
Yeah, I mean, so for me, it was definitely, this was from my mom, right? And she was like, hey, I love this movie. This is like my Chicago movie, more than Ferris Bueller's, more than like, any other movie. It was, she's like, Blues Brothers is definitely the one. I remember her.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Everything we talked about.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I remember her showing it to me in 5th grade and her being so freaked out at the swearing and realizing that it was an R-rated movie. And like, I think it was
That's
the penguin scene. She just like, was like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, that's fine. Like I hear worse at the playground every day,
That's when you're like, that's when like Game of Thrones first came out, and you're like, Mom, Dad, like you guys gotta watch this. Like, I watched a couple episodes. It's crazy. And then like 4 episodes in, you see like a titty, and it's like a sex scene. And you're like sitting in the same room with your parents, and you're like, oh
yeah, right.
You're
Remember those
like,
days?
this is
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah. I wasn't that young. I am not Adam. That's much more Adam's area. But for me, it was Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl, and we all looked at each other like, y'all just see that?
Oh, yeah. It was uncomfortable. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, this was definitely one that I watched as a kid and was like, I feel like I knew it as a comedy and I was like, this is funny, but I didn't know why until like I definitely saw it much later as well too, and that kind of thing.
For sure.
But yeah, it's just always stuck with me. Definitely was there. And then I think once I moved to here for school, obviously, that's when I would start to kind of like listen to the soundtrack more and that kind of thing, and really
listen to this track, bitch.
Sorry,
Girl, the Way You Moving.
I had to.
What if they had that drop in this movie?
Yeah.
it just
Walk a Flock of Flame closes it out. That's Blues Brothers 2025. Scott.
Right.
The poet Waka Flocka in there. No, it was
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're totally fine. It's just because it short circuited me too. Because that's the problem is that also triggers something for me. Blues Brothers, still great, still a fun time, still like now even more I understand it in relation to Chicago and Illinois, and just also you look back at it and you're like, how the fuck did they get all of these people in this movie as well too?
Yeah,
Like
that's the mind blowing thing to me.
Like just the songs, they're incredibly well made, and like the stuff, and even like the band itself when they cut to them and like you kind of you hear, like I remember I specifically think a lot of like the bass guitar as well, or like the horns a lot. Well, they'll cut to them and all of a sudden you'll hear in the song those particular instruments and then kind of be able to follow them a little bit more. The characters of the band I think are all great as well too, which apparently they were all just top musicians as well too in their areas. And yeah, just a all around great movie. It's got some killer fucking music in it, and was super important and informative for me as a kid. More ways than I realized, I think.
Gotta love it. Yeah, it is interesting that you bring up the horns piece. To be able to have a movie and build a soundstage, like us being from like somewhat of an audio background, with just being involved in like home theater so much,
man.
and
Yeah.
like when you say soundstage to people and they don't quite understand what different channels on a sound system do,
Yeah.
they don't quite understand it. But like when you, or if you've never really seen like live music or like paid attention to it, you don't really understand that, like,
Or if you just listen to compressed music your whole life and not
yeah,
had
for sure,
all of the depth that all of those different tracks give you on that side of things, where you have the bass tracked out specifically, you have the trombones tracked out specifically, and it's just that whole, all of those layers together is just a completely different sound and experience as well too.
yeah. Like if you've never, like, when you're looking at a stage and you're watching live music, it's everything is always in the same place, regardless of
Right.
who you're watching, what you're watching. And so when people don't realize that, your bass comes from a specific side of the stage, your guitar becomes from a specific side of the stage, your voice is always in the middle, and then your drums are typically behind your voice. And like if people don't understand that, then it's hard for them to track. So it's very cool that they're able to, put that in a film and be able to build that so people can, at least see it and hear it at the same time.
Yeah, and it's so funny to have this amazing band and then have John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd as the singers kind of thing, like, and they do great. They do great for what they can, but like it's also very funny when all of a sudden you have James Brown and Ray Charles after one right after each other as well too, as comparisons, and you just kind of watch them take back seats, or particularly the Aretha Franklin sequence where they're just dancing in the background kind of thing as well too. It's just like, no, let the professionals roll.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And one thing I'd be curious of, and I probably should did some research on this for the pod, so I'm over here trying to Google it now, is like, what was the reception of this when it first came out? Does anyone does anyone know anything about that?
I believe the Blues Brothers were characters on SNL. Like that's where they come from, and that's why it's Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. And I don't know if it was I've never seen any of the skits. I don't know if it was like kind of part of that, or like if they just like perform the songs and that kind of thing. But that's where the Blues Brothers come from. And then I believe this was like the movie that kind of like built all of that around it, all of the lore and that kind of stuff around it as well too. But yeah, I mean, everything, like, it's so, this for me ended up, like, as I look back on it, becoming kind of this like introduction to a lot of blues, soul music, myself, and even just that culture and more of that. And like, I really enjoy that this movie respects that, and also like and showcases that a little bit more as well too, like that all of those elements aren't, it's not, it's like they're, to the Blues Brothers, that is music, that is their like backbone and their reason for being, because they were foster kids and grew up and the, you know, Curtis singing to them. And I really love the kind of message that sells, which is just like, if you love something and you enjoy it for what it is, then like you can go out there and experience it as well too. And that's what makes it important, is like how much it means to you and how much it affects you as a person, not necessarily where you come from or what it, you know, what your background is and that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, dude, that's absolutely right, and that kind of hits home too. And even when you're talking about that and how relatable music can be to different backgrounds and places it takes you, where even watching on this, I went back to reflect on. I remember when James Brown passed away.
Sure. Yeah.
And the reason I remember that is because that was Christmas, and that was actually like a huge moment in like my life at like Christmas with like my family, my extended family. I have aunts, uncles, grandma, a lot of people there, and people were like distraught. And this is me at like 11 years old, right? Like
Sure.
I don't really understand. Like I know James Brown because I've heard my family play the music, but like that was an actual real component. So when people talk about like, oh, do you remember where you were when like Kobe Bryant died or Michael Jackson died?
Yeah,
and
Michael
stuff like
Jackson's
that,
always
right?
the
Like,
other
this is
big
one
one.
that like
Yeah.
absolutely hits me. Like I definitely remember waking up on Christmas, right, at a young age, and like family being distraught that James Brown passed away.
I remember that as well too. Yeah, I feel like it was either not long or not before, not much earlier before I saw this movie for the first time, that I feel like James Brown passed away as well too. And I remember that being a significant moment again in kind of like pop culture at that time as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think you know, we're kind of talking about it. We have, this is probably the loosest episode maybe we've ever had.
Yeah.
But Adam's not here. We're kind of just chatting about the Blues Brothers and you know, overall. Oh, Carrie Fisher shows up in this movie. I was
Yeah, wow.
very, very curious what Adam was going to say about that, and interested to hear that later. Blake, when you watched this, did you recognize her? Or I mean, you've seen very few Star Wars, so it's very it's not a big deal that she shows up in here to you.
Honestly, don't even know what you're talking about.
So the woman that shoots at the Blues Brothers with the M16 and the flamethrower and the and then corners them in the sewer.
So
That is
who
Princess
is that person,
Leia
though?
from Star Wars. So she like,
like the OG ones from like
Yes,
the
yes.
70s. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I would have never known that.
yeah, no, you
You
wouldn't.
know what I
have.
mean? Like,
So like, yeah, in those Star Wars, there's like the big three. There's Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Princess Leia, right? She's Princess Leia. So hysterical that she shows up in this movie kind of thing
Yeah.
as the jilted lover overall as well too. Yeah, she's great. Love the 4 fried chickens and a Coke line.
mhm.
Let's see what else is there. Love the country bar that they go to and have to pass off as their as though they're the real band.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, I totally agree on that. I mean, and so like right now I'm trying to pull up like one of the scenes. I mean, I don't know. I really like, to your point, the like the shootout scene. Really like that.
Oh, with
Where
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, where they're cornered and whatnot. Yeah, so I really enjoy that scene. Honestly, what sticks out to me the most from this is just like the complete silhouette of like top hat with the shades.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
every time I've now seen that, I was like, okay, that's absolutely from Blues Brothers. And like, I don't know if I really knew that going into it today. You know?
Sure. I mean, I have a poster in my room that is them sitting on the car that says they'll never get caught. They're on a mission from God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mission from God is stuck in my head a lot. The it's 106 miles to Chicago. We have we have a full tank of gas, half a pack of
Yeah, yeah,
cigarettes.
yeah.
It's dark and we're
Yeah.
wearing sunglasses. That's definitely one that sticks with me a lot. The Penguin as a reference for a nun also is. And Illinois Nazis. I hate Illinois Nazis. It's always gonna be a part of my mind.
Yeah, I mean that's good. And then also here, and I had to pull this one back up on IMDb, and I'm rereading it now, and this was actually a good one. And it's the scene where they're standing by the L, and Jake goes, he's like, "How often does that train go by?" And it's like, so often you won't even notice it, which is like a very true Chicago statement.
Yeah.
Anybody who's spent ample time like downtown in the city,
Yeah.
is like when you just get used to it. Like if you're talking and it goes by, you just stop talking. And let it go past you, then continue the conversation. So yeah, that's a super Chicago quote.
I will say I'd like kind of forgotten the tone of the movie until they they're driving in the new Bluesmobile, and he's trying to convince him it's a good car, and he just drives up the bridge and like jumps the river, and I was just like, yes. They don't make movies like this anymore, ever.
No. Not at all, brother.
My own brother picks me up from jail in a police car. Drives through the mall. Just like...
Yeah. That's funny.
I think this at one time had the record for most amount of car destruction in a movie.
Yeah, had to have.
I think it was.
Well, I mean, I guess
it wasn't until like a Fast and Furious, I think, that it got surpassed, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm even trying to think now of like 80s and 90s large scale action movies that would even have something like that, and like.
Yeah, it was
difficult to pull
because a lot of them were like period pieces. Like it was like your Bravehearts and your like Titanics and that stuff. They just wouldn't really have cars in them. But yeah,
that's a good question. Now you got me thinking. Yeah, it's got to be a while because even like the next large scale action movie I could think of that's like world ending, quote unquote, that would actually have that much mass destruction. Funny enough, it's going to be a Spielberg joint, and that's going to be War of Worlds. With the Tom Cruise joint in. Is that thing that's Dakota Fanning? But that's like 2000. So yeah, that's already 20 plus years later.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, Nathaniel may be onto something with that one.
Yeah, it was. I remember that being there around for a while, but yeah. Obviously, I'm very positive on this movie. I like it a lot. We'll see where we rank it eventually and that kind of thing, but
yeah, I think Adam said he still wants to get down and at least watch it, right?
Yeah, I'm really interested to see
now Chicagoan.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see where he lands on it, and yeah, I'd like to delve in a little bit more with him for sure.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what he says for sure.
So, I mean, do we want to wrap up the Blues Brothers talk and just...
Yeah, I say we could just
shoot the shit here, fellas,
just chat. Okay. Yeah, to be honest with you. It's my birthday episode.
Anybody,
I can do what I want.
Yeah, so if there's anything you want to talk about, let me know. But my question was going to be, anybody watched Welcome to Derry? I've been hearing great things about
man,
that.
Yeah. I have been hearing a lot of positive stuff as well, too. I have not gone to see it. I just noticed the terrifying face over here in the corner of my screen.
I didn't see that. What movie is that?
That is Hunger Games.
Oh,
that's so funny.
It just looks like a small doll child here in the corner.
Jennifer Lawrence.
But yeah, I have not watched or seen any of Welcome to Derry. I'm 3 episodes into Netflix's Stranger Things drop, so I've got one more to go as well too on that one. But I've been enjoying that. Yeah,
I've watched a little bit of that with Haley.
Have I been watching anything else?
I think comes to no surprise to anybody in this podcast or surprise to Haley. I think I'm out on Stranger Things, man.
Oh, really? Okay.
I watched a few episodes, yeah, but like I wasn't really big on season 4.
See, I liked season 4. I did.
So like, and that's what, maybe 2022.
Yeah,
right?
23
I
maybe?
feel like,
Maybe 23.
yeah, I feel like I remember watching it then, and yeah, I just wasn't big on it. Then kind of jumped into this, and I was like,
Think it's
I
been
think
too
I'm done,
long.
guys.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I think it's been too long. Um, some of the suspension of disbelief for me is just a little difficult. But I know that's just part of TV shows, and I'm a huge critiquer of TV shows, but um, I don't know the scaling of the Demogorgons just like doesn't seem to be
Okay.
accurate at all times. Sometimes they look like complete like beast, for lack of a better terms, and
Yeah.
like at other times they're like being beat up by like a bat and a human being, and it's just like it's hard for me. It's like I don't know. I'm trying to get a scale, like so how strong are these guys? What can they do? And stuff like that just kind of throws me for a loop, man. So I don't know.
Have you watched Pluribus at all?
I'm sorry.
Pluribus?
No, I don't even know what that is.
So it's the
The Apple
dude.
TV joint.
Yeah, it's the dude that made Breaking Bad. But he is making an Apple TV series, but it's a lady in like she's in Albuquerque, right? And one night she's out there and like everyone around her, including her wife, like kind of like freezes for a second. And her wife actually dies, but afterwards everyone else in the world is like conjoined. Not like conjoined physically, but like they can like
Mentally.
everyone else knows what everyone else is, and it's always like, hey, we're all gonna work together and make this as smoothly and efficiently as possible and keep everyone happy. And like they recognize that like she's not part of it, and they're like, hey, Carol, we're gonna try and keep you as happy as possible. We know everything else that like your partner knew and stuff, so we know all about your life. Everyone who was a fan of, because the main character was a novelist, they're like, everyone who was a fan of your books, we know everything that they knew and that kind of stuff. So like I could be talking to you and you would know everything about Tyler's life, and you could tell me all of Tyler's thoughts about me and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
But they're all very happy, and she's like, no, fuck this. I'm trying to change the world back to the way that it was. I think there's like maybe 12 other people who aren't part of the joined and stuff.
Okay.
But they're
It's decent though.
yeah, man, it's good. I'm enjoying it a lot. Like all of the like, it's really good about being like, okay, here's what a normal person would think, like what the problems would be and like what they would try and do. And it's really good about like being like, yep, we know that, and like answering those and be like,
Yeah, you need that.
but here's an interesting like other thought, like what happens next kind of thing. And it's really good about that. So like, I mean, obviously the dude made Breaking Bad. I think I heard he like got started on the X-Files and stuff. So like he definitely knows how to make a show. It seems like and I'm pretty sure he wrote Better Call Saul as well too. So like dude definitely knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
Yeah. Interested to see where it goes next overall.
Okay. And what was that called?
Pluribus. Pluribus.
Okay. So yeah, I may have to add that one to the list, man. Because like I said, I think I'm gonna actually, as soon as I Googled it, I'd see it popped up. I think I'm gonna fall out of the Stranger Things hype. But I do think I'm gonna try to get around to Welcome to Derry. I've been seeing a lot of promise stuff on
I'm
that.
very interested in that as well.
I don't have Apple, so it's hard for me to access things on there. But I've heard good things about it. Drury, also heard good things, but just haven't been in the mood.
Yeah.
So it's more or less just been Arc Raiders has got me absolutely fucking hooked, man. Like I've been playing it so much. I play it when I come home and then take a break, and then, you know, if Leah's just gonna go crash or whatever, then I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go play again. So it's just been kind of like my main thing. But I've also been watching all my streamers because they're all playing it. So that's been like my main thing, and then just jumping back into some more anime stuff. So I talked to Ryan, and he started watching Kaiju number 8, and so he was like, he heard our conversation obviously about, you know, what you should get into if you're gonna try another anime, and everything like that. So he thought it was funny because he was like, Nathaniel and Adam being like, oh, you could try Evangelion, and then Ryan's just sitting there. He's like, no, he's like, do not. He's like, I love it, and like, but it takes a certain person, and he's like, that is not the anime you start people off on. But he's like, you were hyping Kaiju number 8 up, so he's like, I'm gonna try it, and so he's like, I'm sure he's a little further in now, but he got 2 episodes in over the weekend. He's like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, this is so good. So.
I missed the start.
And what is that on? I assume Crunchyroll. That's like the easy answer for
yeah. You can put it. Yeah, it's not Crunchy.
Yeah. Who's diving in?
8. Fully.
Okay, and he was going to start with Evangelion.
No, I'm pretty sure he's seen it. I don't want to disrespect him, but I'm like 99% sure he's seen it. But he was just saying when he heard our conversation about it, he was like, he said he was like part of the conversation, as he always is, and he was like, no, Blake, don't do it. Like,
yeah,
he's like, it's good, but like, you just that's not somewhere you want to start. And,
it's tough one. Tough one to start with.
But yeah, I was just saying I've been in doing some anime stuff, and then it's pretty much just been Arc Raiders playing and watching all the streamers because they're all playing. And Arc Raiders too, and so yeah.
I played a bit of a video game.
Oh fuck!
What are we doing? Battlefield?
It had to have been on a handheld because I would have seen the notification pop that you were on Xbox unless you're showing up offline, which is just hella rude.
It was not on Xbox. It was on Waz's PlayStation. So.
Oh okay.
What'd you play?
It's a game called Dispatch. Tyler, have you heard of this at all?
I think so.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure.
So boys, I'm so out on the Marvels and the DCs, right? I'm so tired of superheroes. My Hero Academia, definitely, they're innocent in this, in a lot of this. This is a superhero game, but you are in essence, the call center. So someone is like, hey, my house is on fire, send a superhero. You're the dispatcher that matches a hero to that call, basically.
Okay.
But then it's like the other element of that is that you've got to have the right hero to the call kind of thing. Like obviously you don't send Superman to get the cat, but you can send the sidekick kind of thing, and there'll be different levels of it. But then the other element of it is that they all have different stats and different charisma and people that they like to work with. But then it's also a Telltale game where it has a whole story structure outside of that, and you're talking to people, and how you talk to them and what you say will change how they interact with you. And part of that's your team as well. You almost have you're the leader, or excuse me, you as the main character are in essence an Iron Man, but if Iron Man was bulkier and almost more like a Titanfall robot, where you're inside of it, that kind of thing. And that breaks. Basically, the main villain kills it, and that's it. So that's why you have to take this job as a dispatcher. And you are also the dispatcher for the Z team, and who are all villains that are now trying to become heroes as well too. So they all have insane personalities as well that you're trying to kind of mix and match and get together. But it's a really good story, plus a really kind of just satisfying mini game where you kind of just match things together on that stuff. But the storyline of it and the voice acting is really good. The main character is voiced by Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad, Jesse.
Okay.
So kind of tells you the caliber of people that you're in with, but it's good. It's a good one. I like it.
Yeah, I'm looking it up here, and the most redeeming thing about this is $30.
Yeah, that's the other thing, man. It's 30
right? That's
30
how
bucks.
You do it, right?
Yeah, and it's I think it's $30 in 8 episodes. So or 10 episodes. So each one is one of the your days kind of thing, or a part of the story. And then so, and obviously a lot of replayability. You can go back and find or play the different choices that you can do and that kind of thing, and the different kind of builds you can make. And I think based on that makes me think that they might do a season 2 or something, or like more that you could do
You can
afterwards.
probably get different voice actors and whatnot involved.
Exactly. So yeah, I've been playing a video game, and it was not the one. If you told me it was a superhero video game, I would have punched you in the mouth. But it's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Well, so coming out with price, that's why Arc Raiders is so
free,
great, man.
right?
It's booming right now. It's $40.
Okay. So not free, but like not crazy.
No, it's not. But yeah, it's not. There's like no pay to win bullshit. All you do is pay for cosmetics, which do not help you, win or anything like that. And yeah, to bring a game to market that's significantly less than what games are going for nowadays is a huge win.
Like $80 with tax.
Oh,
for your video game now.
Yeah,
for a game,
and that's for the regular edition.
Yeah,
like if you get a special edition or something like that to get like an extra add-on or something like that. It's $100, and then it turns out that's not even
DLC.
the one with like premium audio, or that's not even like DLC, like or your season pass. So you got to spend another $40.
Exactly what I was gonna say afterwards.
Yeah, man, it's such bullshit.
And then you're gonna be playing this for a year, and we're gonna have just enough to keep you interested. So guess what? You're not gonna play anything else because you don't have time. So you've only played a single game for the entire fucking year. No, I'm over it. I'm done, folks.
Cool. Well, cool. It sounds like you found something for you, man. I need to find a new game I want to kind of dig my feet into, man. I've just been kind of MK when I got the time. What I've been saying for months and months and months and months and months is go back and finish God of War Ragnarok. And I'm very close to finishing it. Bought it on release date, and I've played it a ton.
That's always my issue, man. I will beat games 85, 90%, and then I'll
Dude, I know.
I'm done.
Know. And it's hard to get back into it. You know what I mean? It's so hard to get back into it.
Well, unfortunately, that's on the game, man. Like at some point, like the story kind of loses you, and it doesn't keep you there as much as the beginning of it was, or it becomes repetitive. Or
I also can't tell you how often it's been like I'm like, okay, like I'm really enjoying this, like I'm right where I need to be just before the final push, and then like I'll go to do something else and be like, I'm coming back later, and I will beat this game, but then like I'm never like, oh, I have an hour left. I'm gonna beat this game and like complete this emotional journey or something, or I'm just like, But you're right. There should be something. There is something to be said for like, you gotta earn your ending. So you earn my attention at this point.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Yeah. So that's something I want to do. Another game I've been looking at too in that regard, though, there was a Silent Hill that came out a few months back.
And that's good things.
I've really been eyeing. I've really been eyeing that. So I just don't want to spend $80 to play a video game now. But if I can catch that for $35 or something, I think that's the one that actually gets me off the couch, right? Or get me on the couch, I guess I should say. And I want to get into Silent Hill. Some good nostalgia tied of those. Speaking of superheroes, fellas, anybody watch The Boys? Aren't they doing The Boys final season? It's coming out.
It will be coming up, yeah.
Yeah, don't watch The Boys.
Okay. Tyler, do you
we
watch
love The Boys? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we love The Boys, and then there's also the spinoff called Gen V. Which is also pretty good.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've heard. I've seen a few, maybe seen like a season and a half of The Boys. You guys know I'm kind of everywhere on TV shows. Have not watched the spinoff. But do enjoy The Boys.
Yeah, Boys is solid stuff.
But yeah, that's really all I've been watching. Doing a little bit of reading. I mean, just like I said, it was also birthday weekend, so wasn't sitting around a ton as well too.
Yeah, of course.
Got to see my little niece. Shout out Cora.
Shout out Cora.
Having a great day.
I'm the avatar. You got to deal with it.
She's very much in that era of energy. She told me that My birthday was that day, but she told me that her birthday was going to be the next day, and that all of her friends were going to come over and do a party. So,
she's
yeah.
right, dude. Fuck you.
Her birthday was not the next day, but that was when her party.
Doesn't
was gonna
matter
be,
if that's what she says. It goes.
Yep,
right?
exactly correct. And we support strong women in this house. So
There it is.
yeah, she's
We
pretty
love
great.
to hear it. We love to hear it. Another thing that happened on your birthday, man, your team got a dub.
That's true. Montana Grizz, baby. We're on to the
They got a
semis.
dub, man. Yeah.
It's
big rivalry game.
I was gonna say it's Cats Grizz too, man. Like
Yeah,
it's the most
winner
you can
goes to the championship.
most you can ask for as a Grizz fan.
Yeah.
That being said, tough
How you
draw,
feeling?
man. It's
Yeah.
the Grizz can win. The Grizz can win. It's gonna be in Bozeman, which is tough.
Yeah.
And like they could have won the home game, but that was definitely their best chance. That being said, they fucking stomped the last two teams, both
they played,
both the Dakotas, which like it's got to give you confidence going in.
Yeah.
Was it South Dakota and South Dakota State or something like that? Or
Yeah, I think the game they just won was South Dakota.
Okay, and the one before that
I
was,
forgot who it was.
It was either
It
North
might have been
Dakota or South Dakota State or something
like that. Yeah.
Which again, in FCS is like a big deal. So I mean, they should be feeling confident. They should be feeling confident going into it, but like Cats definitely got history on their side at this point. Like it's been like 2 or 3 years, I think, since the Grizz won, and that was at home, and that was the year that they went to the championship. So that being said, ball out. You got nothing left. Like this is the time. Pressure's off.
I was keeping an eye on that game, of course,
dude.
And helped the view, and they looked good. They won it, but then now you gotta play your big brother, for lack of a better term, right?
Yeah, it's interesting too because their quarterback's only a sophomore, so like
the guy's young. He's good though. He's good.
He's gotten way better over the season. His dad is like apparently like he's like the Montana QB, like he's like royalty out there as well
one
too.
of the goats.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, man, I'm rooting for it. It's cool. I think they was looking at it the other day. I think they have the afternoon game. So I think they play at like 2 or 3 or some shit like that.
Yeah. It's good because the UFC's off until middle of January, so I've got sports time now.
Yeah. What are they doing in UFC these days? What's
well, they're switching over from ESPN to Paramount. Brother, and apparently the pay-per-view era is dead. We are no longer doing pay-per-views. It's going to be one price, watch Paramount, and you get to
so if you just have the monthly Paramount joint, you can watch it all.
Supposedly
sure,
for now.
Yeah, for now. 100%
until
for
2027 they're going to change that right in January or December of 2026.
Let me tell you, man, I've been watching the UFC for probably 10 years now at this point. At no point has it ever gotten cheaper to be a UFC fan. This would be the first time, and I'm counting the days to when that'll be over. So yeah, we're switching over to the Paramount. There's a lot of interesting and political things that seem to be coming with that. The UFC has in a lot of ways kind of very much cozied themselves up to the current administration. There's supposedly a White House card coming this year, which just happens.
I did hear about that.
Happens to be on Donald Trump's birthday.
So wait a minute, are you saying they're going to be fighting at the White House?
This is correct.
Yeah, they're doing
on the White House lawn,
front fucking yard. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where we are
cool.
as a country. Yeah.
Cool. Sure. Strange concept though,
dude.
Like
it's
wildly strange.
Man, I cannot. I can
gladiator sport.
I cannot
on political grounds. Because like that doesn't sit well with me, but a cool idea though of like, you know what I mean? It's fucking insane.
I cannot emphasize enough to you how like me as a fan in 2016 getting into this sport and just being like, hey, here's this fucking wild carnival fucking ride of a sport where like dudes are just throwing haymakers at each other and spitting their own teeth into the crowd. Like the fact that they're now like, yeah, next year we're doing it at the White House. I'm just like, what is happening, man?
That's crazy. Yeah, I had no idea that was going down.
So yeah, that's what we're looking forward to in 2026.
Okay.
Things are looking up.
There it is. There it is. In the football world for Tyler and myself, so
big events this weekend, like lots of injuries that are
terrible week for football last week for NFL on Sunday. Terrible. You got a Micah Parsons ACL tear. You got a Patrick Mahomes ACL tear. There was a gentleman on the Ravens who plays linebacker, nowhere near as famous as Parsons or Mahomes as well, but a very serviceable guy, a guy who starts every week, right? Teddy Buchanan, he tore his ACL. There was like 5 people.
Ravens can't lose anyone on defense. That's not great.
Yeah. So it was a rough weekend for all football fans for sure.
Is this because of the turf?
Kind of got to roll. I mean, I don't know, man, because the Micah Parsons one that was on grass, right? They were playing in Denver.
Okay.
The Mahomes one was on grass. They're playing in Kansas City.
But he was also in the middle of getting hit.
Yeah.
And
so
like from what I saw, he kind of like steps and then like almost tries to like back out of it.
Yeah, it was
right.
I would say kind of a freak accident. He's in a throwing motion also, so your legs are kind of off balanced and getting hit.
It's Mahomes. At some point, this was gonna happen, right? Like a little bit. Like I'm not shocked that it happened to Patrick.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons was tough. He definitely looked like he just like was trying to cut and
man,
planted
no contact. Yeah, man, those are tough.
It's the worst way to do it for sure. Worst way to do it.
That's one where you're going to be questioning afterwards forever. I feel like the fact that it is like no contact.
If you get hit, right, it's because like that you probably tore it because you got hit.
Right.
If it's a non-contact, you're like
somebody
am
hit
I gonna
you?
cut this way again and it's gonna fucking just pop out again like it's just fucking gone? Or man, those are the ones that stick with people. I think a little bit more mentally.
For sure, man. And it's late in the season too. It's like your worst time to have season-ending injuries.
Yeah, kills
your season. Interrupts like your off season, right? And then you start the preseason stuff next year. That's when you're getting back to motion. So, dude, it was rough. It was rough all around for the football world. But
I'm totally fine with like this weekend though, because like now I get to say, well, if you guys beat us, we're not at full strength anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, you guys are supposed to win, right? Like we're down so many people. We got so many injuries. Like every time I see the injury report list from Green Bay versus like the team we're facing that week, it's like twice or triple the amount of people on our injury reserve list. Like it's crazy. So I can just say like if you guys win, like whatever. And if we do somehow pull off a win, then like oh my god, dude, you guys are just fucking garbage.
So mid-December Super Bowl picks. Who we got?
Ooh, fuck.
Broncos look legit, dude. Fucking legit.
That's my
Broncos
boy.
Are good.
My boy Joe. That's his team. Has been since he was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Broncos look good. I think the Patriots look good as well.
But I think they're like the fraudulent team of the season so far.
Lost to the Bills. Or
they just lost to the Bills. They blew a 21-point lead. Like
I saw that.
Doesn't look good, right? Like that's not a winning recipe.
Yeah, they remind me a lot of the Vikings last year. They look super good, and then like they get like right into where it's like okay, they could be legit, and then they blow like some pretty big games. So I feel like they're the most winning record but fraudulent team for me right now in my mindset.
Yeah, I hear you on that. I think my pick to my gut though is probably going to be the Los Angeles Rams.
Sure.
I feel like the Rams are pretty fucking good, man. They're
playing a dome.
I think they got like 11 wins. They just beat the Lions. The head coach has been to 2 Super Bowls. They've already won one like 4 years ago.
Is that still Stafford out there?
Stafford. Yeah, Matthew Stafford's still playing at a pretty high level, like somebody who's going to be a Hall of Famer, right? Yeah, he's probably 38, 39 would be my guess.
Yeah. Both him and
but yeah.
Kershaw, bro. Like, fucking crazy are those two guys.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers coming out of retirement,
All right, so
almost
that's-
beating the fucking Seahawks.
That's
dude.
the other thing we
Fucking
need to talk about.
insane.
That was insane.
So learn me this, guys. Why Phillip Rivers? Of all the other quarterbacks that have
'Cause he's
retired
probably the only one that
recently,
said yes.
Yeah, and he had the last team he played for
was the Colts. So he
did play for the Colts, and I think was that 2020.
So is that
2020 season?
Is he
something
gonna
like that.
know the system more
To an
if they're
extent.
kind of going
Yeah.
with that?
Yeah.
Like if it's the same
Yeah, I'd
guy.
have to look at that, but yeah, I'd have to imagine the reason they went with him. It's probably the same offensive coordinator or the same quarterbacks coach,
And they're just like, hey,
or
I
something like that.
this
right?
dude can
Like,
give us a
it-
game. Like he can
Yeah,
give us
for
one
sure.
or
It's
two.
something to plug in.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my guess. And he actually played way better than I thought he would.
Well,
Yeah, it was pretty intriguing.
and
Way better.
the
That's
Colts have
wildly impressive.
the gentleman Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor. Yep, he is a very good running back. Yep.
So it was the plan just hand it off to him, just hand it off to JTT.
I
Let
mean,
the-
yeah, knowing football, man, you're going to have to rely on the run game like that. You just signed a guy 45 years old off the
Right.
street. You know what I mean? But when he had to drop back and throw the ball, man, like he did it, and he did it well.
I mean, I guess the
so-
other side of it is like, yeah, 45 played in the league for a few years. That's going to be the last thing to leave, right? It's not going to be mobility, but he's going to have the ability to
like
drop
your
back.
brain and processing.
Yeah.
It's still way
And
better
that
than
touch on
whoever
like
the
a deep
backup
ball is probably still going to be there.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah, it's like in fighting,
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
thing to go is power. Like that's the
Yep.
It's probably there.
Yeah. So yeah, that was very impressive, guys. Very impressive because he played much better than I thought he did. Because the Seahawks aren't bad. Seahawks are a pretty good team, man, and they went out there and competed. Thanks to Phillip Rivers.
Who's
so yeah,
the
that was
quarterback on the Seahawks now? Is that Geno Smith still?
no, it's
No,
Sam
Geno Smith's on the
Darnold.
Raiders. Yeah, it's Sam Darnold
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
because he was on the Vikings and they traded him away because they had McCarthy,
yeah.
who got hurt. So then they got him back this season. So they traded off two really good quarterbacks
Where's
who are
Kirk
having
Cousins?
great seasons now. Doesn't
He
sit
is
on
on
the
the
bench for someone.
Falcons.
Falcons.
He's on the Falcons. Yeah,
Okay.
and I think
He's
if
also
I'm not
old
mistaken-
too. Like he's got to be
Yeah,
mid-30s.
Kirk Cousins.
getting up there.
I'd guess 35, 34, 35. He did play this past week though because the person who normally starts on the Falcons got hurt,
Penix.
and I think they tore their ACL like 2 weeks ago or something. Yeah, Penix. Yep.
And he
So,
was
yeah, it's a lot of
he was the cat out of
forward
Washington, right? And was he having a decent season?
Yeah, he was out of Washington. I don't know if he's having a decent season. I haven't watched enough Falcons games to give you a real opinion on that.
I'm sorry,
to
I'm
my
putting you in
understanding-
a tough position there. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no worries.
Like,
Yeah, to my understanding,
you
like,
could
I
lie to
don't
me,
think he
friend.
looks- I don't think he looks the greatest. You know what I mean?
For
Kind of from
sure.
the things that I come across.
I say it every week.
but-
I'm fascinated by the quarterbacks that can and are allowed to succeed, and the ones that aren't, and like
Well,
how
dude,
that
I
just
mean-
all works. Like it's so
Yeah,
interesting
brother.
to me.
We just said it with the Phillip Rivers thing. Like, I mean, that's somebody
Yeah.
who was like absolutely a Hall of Famer. Right?
Yeah,
Has been removed from the game for 5 years.
but
And he came in and he's still more than serviceable at the position.
correct me if
right?
I'm
And there's
wrong.
So
though.
many people who are not serviceable in the NFL. It's at the quarterback position alone.
But
So it's
Di-
fascinating, dude.
didn't Phillip Rivers basically get told that he wasn't going to start over Drew Brees in New Orleans, and that's why they traded him to San Diego, and that's kind of like what got him his kind of foot in the door there?
I'd have to look back at that. I think he was drafted by the Chargers.
Okay.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was with the Chargers having Drew Brees and him having like a season-ending injury and then trading him to New Orleans.
Okay.
I could have that kind of backed up though, because there was a
Totally,
point in Drew Brees' career where it was like, hey, we got it. I don't know what surgery was. I don't know if it was his shoulder or his elbow, but at that time in 2002, it's like, yeah,
Sure.
dude, like your career might be over.
Oh, sure.
And it was like by God's way, he was able to have his
Well,
surgery.
he
and
was-
still be good.
He was tiny too, right? It was crazy
Yeah,
that
Drew
he
Brees
was
a small guy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy that he was even there to begin with. Okay, but I sorry. So I could be. I would definitely be the one to have my timeline wrong on all of that as well too. But just
Yeah.
again, part of that thing of like, You never know. Like you don't know who's on your bench. Brock Purdy is the other one that's crazy to me as well too.
Oh,
where
for sure.
they had fucking Trey Lance, and then like that poor bastard's I think out of the league at this point. And the dude that's Mr. Irrelevant is
do not know what team he's on.
It's making
Brock Purdy
multi-millions.
Yeah, brother.
Kyler
Another
Murray.
team that you're talking about who's good. 49ers.
Are they?
Good ball club.
Sure.
Well coached every year. Same things you see in baseball, man. Like, dude, you've been around enough sports. Like, if you have organizational support, majority of the time you'll find a way. You can find a way to potentially make it work.
Yeah, you got an owner that's there to
fucking win.
Yeah, that's there to
not
pay.
Just to sit on his ass and make
you got
$3 billion a year.
You got a team, or you got a GM that's willing to go and find the people that will get shit done. It's proven.
Yeah, and as you know, man, there's only so many of those organizations in each. Sport,
there's definitely other people that are
levels
there to make money. Other people that are there to just be like, we're the A's and we have Jason Giambi, like whatever, like we'll just be here year in year out.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, and we're content with winning half our games every year, and that's it. So yeah, man.
I mean, it's apparently all of the teams in Arizona. So like.
Fuck
the Cardinals.
I would agree with you.
Fuck the Suns at this point. Like the Diamondbacks, they'll try every now and then.
You guys had a
like
chance.
The
Diamondbacks
owners.
had a chance a few years back.
They
right?
did. Yeah.
Didn't they went to the World Series.
They did, and they had.
Who did they lose to?
Damn. Why am I forgetting now?
That was maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
Probably Dodgers.
No, that would be in the division and in the league as well too.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Fuck, it was not the Phillies.
Oh,
Indians?
Is it the Rangers?
Might have been the Rangers. Fuck, that's gonna bug me now. But yeah, I mean, like the Diamondbacks, their owner group and their GM, I think have kind of their head on straight and seem to be kind of trying to build to the right direction. But like the Suns, the Cardinals, fuck, man.
Yeah, dude.
The Coyotes aren't even here anymore, apparently.
Wait, they're not a hockey club anymore?
Didn't they become the Utah Mammoth? I think that's them.
Oh, is that team?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was due to them relocating. I thought that was an expansion team.
I'm pretty sure that was the Coyotes.
I didn't know that. And by the way, it is the Texas Rangers and the Diamondbacks.
Okay, so it was the Rangers. Fuck.
In the 2023 World Series.
That's right.
But yeah, let me see if the Coyotes are actually the Utah. What did they go with? Yetis or hockey club?
Mammoth. They were the Utah Hockey Club for a while, and we were like, "That's actually fucking awesome." But now they're going to be
the Washington football team. Like everybody needs that.
Yeah, at a certain point, it's kind of just awesome.
Yeah, I totally agree. Dude. The expansion MLB team needs to be whatever city.
Yeah,
like baseball club.
Yeah,
100%.
The Tijuana, Mexico
or ball club.
Ball club. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's so cool.
I'm pretty sure, it was the Utah Hockey Club for like a while, and then it became the Utah Mammoth, I think is what they're going to be.
Yeah, I'm not seeing if they were the
All right, hold on. Let me find
the transition.
Oh,
no, they are. Yeah, they did relocate.
Are the Phoenix Coyotes still alive?
I'm sure there are some Coyotes still alive in the Phoenix metropolitan area.
No, the Phoenix Coyotes, later the Arizona Coyotes, are no longer in the NHL. Was sold relocated to Utah, becoming the Utah Hockey Club. Thanks, Google AI.
Don't you love Google AI?
No.
Thanks, Joogle.
No, I don't.
Oh, I agree. But I think we're all in the minority of people who when you Google things and it gives you the AI overview. Man. It's but I'm not going to read that. I'm actually going to go see if I can find an actual source.
Friends?
I think most people just Google it and it's oh, dude, this is what AI says. This is the answer.
Friends,
That's terrifying.
there was a lady that came into the store yesterday, and I never learned her name, so I'm not going to name names, but she's like, "Hey, I've got a team of like 5 guys who are in their 20s, and I need to get books for them that they'll enjoy." And I was like, "This is my time to influence people." And she was like, and like 2 or 3 minutes later, she was like, "I'm running for Congress in Illinois." And I was like, "Oh, so this is my opportunity to influence policy. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna pick some great books." And then she's like, "I could just, I'll ask AI what good books are." And I was like, "You fucking what?" like,
Crazy.
God damn it, I need you to
if
just drop
you're
your
gonna do
fucking
that,
phone.
why go into a store? Like, just do
Dude.
that and fucking order the books off
So
Amazon.
this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this
What the
is
fuck is your problem?
this is my thing this year with retail, man. I'm telling you, like, there is a real genuine shift on customers that are coming in and they're just like, "Hey, I want X, and if you don't have X, I'll get it off the internet." And now in the last like 2 weeks before Christmas, we're seeing people with that attitude and being like, "Well, I'm going to order it." And it's like, "Not coming, friend. Sorry, it's not going to be here in time."
Yeah.
And it's a real different attitude of like, "Okay, I'm going to the store, I want to get this, but if they don't have that, I'm gonna like see what else they have," kind of thing. It's a very interesting change in people, I feel like, overall.
Idiots.
That's one way to look at it. I would agree in a lot of ways, but sometimes it's just like, man, you don't even realize how much you've changed, or how like your mind's been affected by this thing.
And this thing, you
No,
mean the
they
internet?
do not.
The internet, subscription services, Amazon, any of that stuff, man, where you're like,
Jeff Bezos,
yeah,
Elon Musk,
those
Disney,
those would be the 3.
Netflix. No, wait. Is Disney on? No, Netflix is its own, right?
Netflix is trying to buy
Is
Warner
it?
Brothers. Yeah.
That's what it is.
They did, didn't they?
No, I mean,
Yeah, they had it.
Paramount's
I think
got
they
the
did.
hostile takeover bid as well too. It's not official yet. They've just
I thought it was official.
No, Paramount and Netflix and Warner Brothers have agreed to a deal. Paramount has subjected a hostile takeover bid where they are attempting to buy out all of the shareholders at like X amount of cost.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But the difference is that the Netflix bid is for like most of the movies and like streaming and like TV shows and video games, but they are leaving the news and sports, so that could be either sold on or still kept. Whereas Paramount is trying to buy all of it for a certain amount of money. So in the short term, the Paramount deal would technically pay, I think, shareholders more. But if they sold to Netflix and then sold later else to somewhere else, it would in the long term technically net more. And then you have the other side of it, which is going to be, at what point is this a monopoly? And if Paramount were to get it, would that be a monopoly? Probably. But Paramount is very close with the current presidential administration, whereas the current administration has pledged to look at the Netflix side of the deal for a monopoly, which wouldn't really make sense because Netflix itself is not a movie studio. So there's that element within all of this as well, too. So long story short, we really don't know what the fuck's going to happen. Probably.
Yeah. Also, if you're gonna start digging into the monopoly things, then you got a fucking ton of other things to look at before you look at Netflix and a Warner Brothers deal.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could argue itself that, like, if you have that with Disney, and then also, like, if Apple decides to buy something or Sony decides to do something, then who knows?
I mean, they just
where we're
acquired.
at.
Well, I mean, this could just be more of a rights thing, but the whole F1 deal with Apple TV is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're not going to one giant company, but we seem to be inching ever closer.
Yeah. All I know is if Netflix goes through with that deal, or whomever, Paramount goes through that deal, as Warner Brothers, the video game side of it, was one of the developers on the latest MK game. And if my next MK game gets butchered due to Netflix, I will cancel my subscription.
According to the
100%.
According to the thing, they were valuing the games division as like not really a part of it.
Probably nothing. Yeah, that's what I read too. It was like, yeah, they're like, not really interested.
Well, there was I think at the Video Game Awards or something like that, they announced and like showed a trailer for the next Mortal Kombat movie and a Street Fighter movie.
Well, and here's the other side of it that no one's really talking about. Like the Paramount bid that they put in for it, like 50% of that is from Saudi Arabia. So it's just it's just another country.
Of course it is.
With just oil money that's just like, oh yeah, like 50% of it I think was at Saudi Arabia, another like 20% of it was like the UAE.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's going to be fascinating, dude. I just know, like, reading those headlines, you're just like, dude,
Physical media, folks.
Yeah. Get it while you can for everything.
Hold on to your butts.
By
Hold on to your butts.
Yeah,
All
bro.
right, well, are we wrapped? Did we stop recording already?
Yeah, I probably should have stopped recording like 10, 15 minutes ago, but you know,
It's all
we're
good.
chilling.
We can BRB it. Someone can sign us out. Sign us out, someone.
Thanks for listening, folks. It's been excellent to have you with us. Be excellent to each other, and we'll BRB.
America. Ready for another lesson.
Start the recording, by the way.
Grats.
All right.
Not saying we're starting the ep, but just this could be pre-pod or whatever. We're not officially going yet or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's not an age I think I ever thought about as a kid. Like I think my like conception of how old I would be stopped at like 25, you know, or so.
Sure. Yeah. Maybe 30. 30 is a milestone for some.
Yeah,
folks, right?
sure. I think yeah. Here I am, 33. It's a good round number. I like that. It's a good number probably. I think 33 is pretty solid, but third of the way through life theoretically.
Yeah, and that's not to be morbid. That's if you're doing
If
your
you're
shit
lucky, right? Yeah. And
yeah. You know what I mean?
or
Like,
if you eat, I mean, fuck it, I might not want to make it to 99. Let's be honest. Like,
I was like, yeah.
the older I get, the more it seems like like once your kind of like quality of life takes that first significant hit, like
Oh yeah.
it's kind of game over, man.
Unfortunately, I think I'm with you on that. Now, I think children, if and when we're capable of having children, that may persuade me to feel different.
Sure.
Right? But
Sure.
as far as like me now, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, dude, I
man.
don't think I want to be the comatose.
As someone who's not necessarily planning on the kids, it's kind of just like, you know, I don't know. Once I think my friends start going, like if I got to like 99, you know, most of the people I know are probably
most of your
gone,
friends would
right?
be gone.
Yeah, and that's the tough part where you're just like, fuck.
Yeah. Dude, and even that, man, like I look at my parents and yeah, you still got some friends around too, but I feel like talking about when your friends are leaving, I feel like by your mid 70s, you're probably down to like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? 1 or 2 or 3 close homeboys.
And I guess that's where it does become
that's
important to be like, hey, don't seal yourself off from the youth. You know, like
Yeah.
genuinely, it
sure.
is good to be around people and kids and that kind of
sure.
thing.
Yeah, it can get dark, man, when you get at that age. And
I will say at 33 though
fun.
is fully the age where I'm like, anytime I meet a kid now, I'm just like, you fucking know nothing. You know,
I think that hits a little bit
so
before
little.
that too, to be honest with you.
Like, yeah,
You become jaded now. You're like, you
Not
fucking piece
not
of
even.
shit. You
It's
don't know
like-
anything of the world.
It's like it's more like I feel it most when like I get critiqued on like my tastes from like a Zoomer or something like that. Where I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, I've gotten to the point at 33 where I was like, there's so much shit from just like the time that I was born or like just before that I like don't even know about, but like am finding myself now at 33 enjoying more. Like, for example, part of it, I realized in this ties into the episode, but the music from Blues Brothers was so formative for me as a kid, and like was such an exposure to me to so many like black artists or soul artists, blues artists that I definitely wouldn't have known otherwise. And like, I'm not gonna say that I immediately loved that music when I was 13 and I saw it for the first time, but now at 33, like it's just they're fucking banger after banger, right? Like it's just
you have a different appreciation for it.
Yeah, and so like when a 21-year-old's like, yeah, you like this, you're full of shit, and it's like, you know nothing, man. You don't even know. You haven't even been around long enough to appreciate shit after you hated it first. Like
that's a good point, man. And obviously that's even exacerbated as well by the internet.
Oh
right?
yeah, like that's even worse.
They don't even know the world without the internet,
dude.
right?
I've been thinking more and more about that recently. Where like pre-internet, you had like for better or for worse, it was kind of like culture moved to one giant thing at a time, and everyone paid attention to that. And now it's just like the ability for it to just completely splinter off and have. And you can find the niche interest that you want, and there will be other people that share that interest now. And I'm not sure that's a good thing all the time, man. Like,
yeah.
Turns out if your interest is also being terrible to people, there's other people that like that too. And that's not great
for that as well.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, you get into sexist stuff, racist stuff, phobics, right? All that stuff. You can find
the shitty thing
is
a
million other people to support the same ideas. It's terrible.
The shitty thing is now they all have good marketing too. Like all of those people are really good at selling that shit to people, and people not even realizing that that's what it is. Like that's the spooky shit when I look at the Zoomers and the younger people now, and even people in our generation, man.
Yeah, dude, it's dark. It's getting
There's
dark,
something to be said for like having felt more connected to people when there was only 5 shows that anyone really cared about or something like that.
Yeah, or when everything wasn't owned by 3 companies, right? So like you were saying it's scary now, and you're talking about being 1/3 of your life.
Man.
Just wait till you get 2/3 through, and everything is owned by Disney, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos.
Well,
and
hopefully
that's it.
The natural stone industry will still be out there, and we'll be furnishing the
only thing not owned by Disney, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk, right?
Yeah, bro. Dark days ahead, possibly. If not, who knows?
Well, I guess it's also on a somber note though. But we do want to give our condolences on this podcast. There was a death in the Hollywood community.
Fuck, man, dark shit.
Man,
dark
tough.
Shit.
Tough.
It feels like it's going to be one of those ones that more details and stuff will come out in the next 6 months that is going to change how I think we all feel about this already and stuff. Like there's like whole thing about like the son at a party earlier that they had like arguments at and stuff, and like it just
it's terrible,
seemed
dude.
bad, bro. Yeah,
it's fucking wild.
Rob Reiner, obviously, who are we talking about? R.I.P. God, like go ahead.
Didn't I forget his first name, but Greeny, didn't he pass away too?
I don't know if I caught that one. I don't know who you're referencing. Let me see.
Green.
Let's see.
I'm not sure.
Peter Green.
Oh,
Greeny?
the bad guy
Greeny?
from
Pulp
Mask.
Fiction, The Mask.
Yeah. Dorian. He did
Yeah.
pass away. He did, yes.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see that. No, I didn't see this at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I think it was a couple of days before.
Yeah, here it says the 12th, which would have been last Thursday or something like that. Um,
Friday.
wow, no, I did not catch this at all. No, I only saw the Rob Reiner.
Yeah,
Reiner?
I'll say Reiner.
Reiner. Okay. I only saw
Reiner,
the
yeah.
Rob Reiner situation. Um, but yeah, condolences to both of them. Obviously terrible.
Well, yeah, and obviously with
Look-
Mr. Reiner, I guess it was also his wife too. Like it was terrible
Yeah,
for
yeah.
their kids as well, man. Like there are other
Yeah.
obviously there was. It seems that one of the children did it, but the other two, I'm sure, are having an awful
could you imagine?
time.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, in the wake of that, it kind of spread some more positivity on that. The good thing you're seeing now is a lot of the remembering we're doing of these people, right? You go on now. I'm going on YouTube. I'm going on Reddit. You're scrolling on Instagram. A ton of content around them.
Seems like everyone had
anything he's directed,
yeah.
comedy skits he's been in, right?
Seems like
The Wolf of Wall Street items and roles.
obviously directed Misery. One of the
Yeah, for sure. That's actually one of the first things I thought of too when
Yeah.
I saw he passed away. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, luckily I watched Misery while he was here. Not that he was ever aware, but that's what counts to me.
His
right?
dad, Carl, a great actor in his own right, is the you guys would know him best as the old guy Saul in the Oceans franchise.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, he was also an actor. Yeah, it's real loss, real big thing. Apparently, anyone had a story about him, it generally sounded like it was how nice he was, how much of a great dude he seemed to be. You know, tough one.
Absolutely,
Agreed.
man. Bad way to end the year.